Good afternoon there, folks. My name's Ben, and I work at Robert Graham in Edinburgh. I'm here to talk to you today about Glenalmond Blended Malt Whisky. We're selling it for £31.99. So a little bit about the background of the whisky first. It's from Vintage Malt Whisky Company, who are a family-owned bottler based in Glasgow. They're the same folk that have done Finlagan, which you might have heard of. Also, their sister company did the Eliach, which are both quite smoky whiskies. So what it is, it's a Highland blended malt. So it's from distilleries in the Highlands, which are unnamed, of course, and it's more than one distillery. So that's really what a blended malt is. It's different whiskies from more than one single malt whiskey distillery. There isn't any grain whiskey in there that you'd get with a blended Scotch whisky. So these ones, as it says on the label, have been matured in a selection of ex-bourbon and ex-sherry cask whiskies. Casks rather. And then they've been married for an unspecified amount of time. The actual name of the whiskey, Glenalmond, is named after the River Amond. You'll see there's a fish on the label here, which is meant to be a brown trout, and that's the reason. The reason it's on the label is because the brown trout is fished from the Amond. So some of my thoughts about the whiskey. I've only just tried it yesterday, actually. I made some wee tasting notes. But the first thing I think we should discuss is the colour. It's a lovely sort of dark copper colour, made more than likely from the sherry influence there, sherry cask influence. Plus, first of all, on the nose, I've got plenty of notes to follow, but it's quite apparent that there's a lot of sherry cask influence there on the nose. So some of my tasting notes here, we've got malty, toffee, hint of red apple and red berry, vanilla, brown sugar, hay bales, sweet milky tea, and again I've put that there's a strong sherry influence in on the nose. So palate, cheers. Mm. Really nice, smooth, silky whiskey. I don't usually like to use the word smooth because it's a bit vague, but it does seem to be the right word to be using here. Anyway, so I'm getting Earl Grey tea. The milkiness is kind of left there a little bit. It's quite chewy, rich. You get the sherry, treacles there, cinder toffee a little bit, and a little bit of cinnamon as well. Now the finish is lovely. It really does linger for quite a while. I'm still getting lots of juicy, rich flavours. So I've got that sweet milky teas back now. We've got honey coming in. We've got white chocolate. Also we've got malted milkshakes that you might get in America. Absolutely lovely stuff. So cracking whiskey for the price, I think. On top of the fact that in the time we're in at the moment, unfortunately, you're not able to come into the actual shop, but we're offering free shipping on all items over £20, all purchases over £20. So this does qualify for that. So if you're holed up at home and you're fancying a wee dram, you can't say too much bad about this one here. But anyway, thank you for listening, folks, and stay safe and enjoy yourselves. All the best.